Okay guys, welcome back. It is Saturday and it's another deadlift day. Really looking forward to these days. Saturday, meeting up with people, doing what I love, and I've been preaching this for a while, and it is having fun at the gym, having fun when we train. And for people that don't understand that, it is, never leaving the gym with a bad feeling, because if you leave with a good feeling, you want to go back. And that's, the whole thing behind what I do. I train 7 days a week, I do a 5 split, then I have my deadlift day, then I have one more day that I can do whatever I want. And this week I went to Lena to do a little bit of log, and that was, fun. I haven't done log in, I haven't cleaned the log in over a year. Pressed a little bit after the last competition last year, but last year I was so strong in the press I could press anything. So that is different this year, because I can't press nearly as heavy as I did last year, and everything is a little bit different. I'm focusing on back, so on top of not being as strong in my chest and shoulders, my back is getting real tight. So everything, instead of pulling me forward, is pulling me back, and that is different, to say the least. On top of that, I'm struggling a little bit with an overloading in my arms. Usually that comes from pressing too much and squatting. If I take a narrow grip in the squat rack, I usually get a little bit of overload in my arms. Now it actually comes from pulling. That is different. So did grip a little bit with Bjørn this week. This is a guy that you need to see a little bit more from coming the next couple of weeks, because he is real strong. He's been struggling with a little bit of injuries, a little bit of personal things, but now he's coming back and he will be strong as a horse. Really looking forward to that. He has an enormous grip, and he was pissed off after Bjørn beat him in the grip challenge last week. And this week we did the same weight, and he stood for like 35 seconds, which it's about the same as Bjørn. I tried a little bit. I did like 10 seconds with 200, but my arms are really painful. So struggling with even, if my shaker cup is stuck, I feel the nerves are, it is a problem. Hope it won't be a problem today, but I'll do my best anyways. So other things that happened this week, I don't know, weight has been stable at 120 kilos, so now I just need to clean up my diet and start pushing the weight up when I stabilize on a clean diet. So of course you understand that I ain't been eating 100% clean. It's only 5 weeks after the show, and you got something called ghrelin in your system. That is something that tells you that you just need to overeat, and that is bad. Anybody that's been through it knows that you can just push through food like no other. Anyways, let's go to Hamar at Exhale and do some deadlift. Hopefully there'll be some more guys there, but Bjørn is a handful by himself. He's a funny guy, and for you guys that don't understand, I have enormous respect for that guy. He has been through a lot when it comes to strongman, and he's strong like a horse. So even though I critique his technique in some places, it's only from the best intention from my side. No matter who I meet, no matter what I do, I always speak my mind, both in, good ways and in bad ways. If I can help you, I will tell you what you're doing wrong. If I think you are doing great, I will tell you that too. So let's get to Hamar and lift some heavy ass weights.
Ja, gjør alltid litt ekstra. Det er skolegutten som alltid gjør litt ekstra. Se lærer, men se hva jeg har gjort.
Ja, det var meg, vet du. Ja. Eller hva vi se hva jeg har gjort.
Jeg gjorde baksida også. Baksida også.
Kom igjen nå. Her. Kom igjen.
Bra! Kom igjen!
Fy faen. Ja da.
Skal ha familie.
Å. Ja. Ja, det var meg igjen.
Ødelegge psyken min her.
Da var det godt neste her når du får...
Jeg gjorde det, det var en taktisk fra din side, dette.
Nei, jeg ble ikke beskyldt for å være taktisk.
Helvete.
Nei, ja, dette er vår. Kom igjen nå. Konsentrer deg nå. Tett inntil. Ja! Ja, ja. Det er som du sier. Det.
Stimuli, ja.
Det er din tur. Du får vite hvordan jeg gjorde det når du er ferdig. Jeg skal bare se hvordan du tar den. Den ryker til da.
Da skal dere ikke inn og den...
Du vurderer å dra Tom, ja?
Ja, for jeg pratet på det om vi skulle dra til Tom i dag, men... Det ser så mørkt på det satsopplegget, jeg da.
Jeg vet ikke hvordan... Ja.
Jeg har vært på et par sats i mitt liv, og det er liksom aldri veldig positivt, men det kan jo hende det er helt annet der da.
Ja.
Det er hvem som driver det som...
Det er sikkert vant til skriking.
Ja.
Ja, vi skriker ikke mer enn...
Jeg håper om Sam og dette. Kan du ta... Da vil jeg melde meg til test her nå.
Vi prater bare mer drit. Det er...
Kom igjen da.
Kom igjen, Tjukken.
Siste løftet. Det kan være lettere enn... Før de 15 kommer, så kan vi...
Training today was okay.
What?
You know, it was more like a social event from the get-go. I felt it that I didn't have a plan. I didn't have anything to, you know, set to do at the gym. But, you know, I let Bjørn take control, and he picked the worst bar in the universe. I think it was better off lifting with Apollon's bar, but he had his own bar. And there was no gnarling, no grip, didn't bend a millimeter, but he wanted to lift with that, so we lifted with that, and I ended up on 280 kilos, very heavy, because I didn't get anything at the bottom, and that, you know, in itself becomes a new exercise. So he did 2 at 250, and ended up I ended up at 280, which, you know, is okay. Then we did some rack pulls, and you know, Andrina did a little bit of deadlift today, lighter session, and she did some bench press. She is still very, very strong. And then again, she doesn't need to train like 1 rep max, because that is what we are training for, lifting as heavy as possible for 1 rep. She is training for competition, so it's a little bit different. But rack pulls today was heavy, you know, from the point that we pulling is probably the worst point of the lift for me. So this is really what I should do. But then again, with a rack pull, you can end up, you know, cheating again, like I'm the master of when it comes to pulling or lifting. So it was okay. I pulled like 4 at 250.
3 til 5, ja. Faen, jeg lurer til deg noen centimeter og noen kilo overalt. Fy faen. Lett. Bra. Det var bra.
And we moved on to try a little bit of squat. Needed to try like Smith machine. We tried safety bar squat, but no, I felt off, he felt off, and everything just didn't feel good until we did regular front squat with a regular bar, and ended up doing like he did 3 reps at 170 kilos, which were his first session at front squatting, so that was quite good. And I've done the safety bar squat, so I could do 6 reps at 170, which I'm happy with. And you know, I felt it when I was done training that my body has taken a toll, been beating it to shits really, but nevertheless I just need to, you know, turn down the intensity on everything else and keep focusing on deadlifting, because now moving forward, next 10 weeks, everything that matters is lifting as much as possible that 17th of December, and you know, hopefully it moves according to plan. And you know, today at the gym, Exhale at Hamar is a great gym. It has been the home of a lot of good strength athletes, a lot of good bodybuilders. I met a couple of bodybuilders today. Met the owner, Christer, and met Knut, which is the streamer, and a couple of other guys too, which, you know, it is very long between those gym that house people 120 kilos and above, looking like they train, because in Norway that ain't not, you know, you won't see that at a regular gym. At my gym nobody lifts more than I don't know, Bjørn told me that at one point at least 10 people had 200 kilos bench at that gym. In my gym nobody has a 200 kilo bench, so you know, put it in perspective, that is a really, really good gym and a really good place to be if you want to be stronger, bigger, and better. After the session, I felt off, I said, and you know, my training partner really wanted to show me the best kebab in here in history, he told me. So we ate some kebab after the gym, and you know, got back home, felt off, took a little bit of a nap, got in some food, but felt off, so I decided to do a cold bath. Then I went home and did a hot bath, and now I'm straight out of that hot bath and I feel a lot better, because you know, it is Saturday night, and if my hips ain't moving, you know, my wife ain't happy. So let's leave it at that. Remember to subscribe, guys, and remember to like and follow up. And if you have questions, or if you think that you're good enough to be at the deadlift competition in December. Hit me up on Instagram. See you guys.